Princess Leonor's heartfelt commitment to animal welfare, raising awareness for responsible ownership, wildlife protection, and endangered species. A future queen with a compassionate mission. In a world where leadership is often measured by power, influence, and political decisions, sometimes the most powerful legacy begins with compassion. For Princess Leonor, the future Queen of Spain, compassion is not just a personal trait, it is a responsibility she appears ready to carry into the future of the monarchy. While many know her as the heir to the Spanish throne and the daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, there is another side to Princess Leonor that continues to inspire admiration among young people and animal advocates alike: her growing passion for animal welfare and wildlife conservation. At a time when millions of animals around the world face threats from habitat destruction, illegal trafficking, and irresponsible ownership, the voice of a young royal advocating for animals carries remarkable symbolic power. And for Princess Leonor, this cause reflects a deeper understanding that the future of humanity is inseparable from the well-being of the animals with whom we share the planet. A royal childhood shaped by empathy. Growing up in the Spanish royal household, Princess Leonor has been raised with a strong sense of duty, humility, and social awareness. The values instilled in her by her parents, particularly the importance of compassion and responsibility, have shaped the young princess into someone who understands that leadership is about service. From an early age, Leonor and her younger sister Infanta Sofia were encouraged to appreciate nature and the environment. Family outings often included visits to natural landscapes across Spain, where the princesses could witness the beauty of wildlife and ecosystems firsthand. These experiences helped nurture a profound respect for animals and the natural world. Children who grow up around nature often develop a lifelong sense of stewardship. For Princess Leonor, those early lessons appear to have evolved into a growing interest in animal welfare and conservation issues that are becoming increasingly urgent in the modern world. The global crisis facing animals. Across the planet, animals face unprecedented challenges. Every year, thousands of species are pushed closer to extinction due to habitat destruction, climate change, illegal hunting, and wildlife trafficking. Iconic species such as the African elephant, tiger, and giant panda have become symbols of the urgent fight to protect wildlife. But the crisis does not only affect animals living in remote jungles or savannas. Domestic animals, pets that share our homes, also suffer when owners lack the knowledge or commitment needed for responsible care. Abandonment, neglect, and illegal breeding continue to threaten countless dogs, cats, birds, and exotic pets worldwide. This is why voices advocating for responsible ownership and wildlife protection are more important than ever. When young leaders like Princess Leonor show compassion toward animals, they inspire a new generation to see animals not as possessions, but as living beings deserving respect and care. Responsible pet ownership. A message that matters. One of the most important pillars of animal welfare is responsible ownership. Millions of pets are abandoned every year because owners were unprepared for the responsibility that comes with caring for an animal. Whether it is a dog, cat, parrot, or exotic species, every animal requires proper nutrition, medical care, attention, and a safe environment. Responsible ownership means understanding that adopting an animal is not a temporary decision, it is a lifelong commitment. Advocacy from influential figures like Princess Leonor helps reinforce an important message: animals are not accessories or trends. They are companions that rely entirely on humans for their well-being. Educational campaigns encouraging adoption, proper care, and ethical breeding can significantly reduce animal suffering. By raising awareness about these issues, future leaders can help reshape the way society views pets and animals in general. Protecting wildlife. A shared responsibility. Beyond domestic animals lies an even greater challenge: the protection of wildlife. Forests, oceans, and grasslands around the world are home to thousands of species that depend on healthy ecosystems to survive. Yet many of these habitats are shrinking at an alarming rate. Illegal wildlife trade has become one of the most lucrative black markets in the world, threatening animals such as the rhinoceros and the pangolin. Conservation efforts require cooperation between governments, organizations, scientists, and the public. Royal families have historically played unique roles in supporting conservation initiatives. Their global visibility allows them to bring attention to causes that might otherwise go unnoticed. As Princess Leonor continues to grow into her future role, many observers believe she could become a powerful advocate for environmental protection and wildlife conservation. The importance of conservation education. One of the most effective ways to protect animals is through education. When people understand how ecosystems work and why species are important, they are more likely to support conservation efforts. Awareness campaigns in schools, communities, and social media platforms can inspire people to make choices that protect the environment. Young people especially play a crucial role in shaping the future of conservation. Princess Leonor herself represents a generation that has grown up during a period of increasing environmental awareness. Climate change, biodiversity loss, and environmental protection are defining issues for young leaders around the world. By supporting education and awareness about wildlife conservation, Leonor could help encourage millions of young people to become stewards of the planet. Spain's rich biodiversity. Spain itself is home to remarkable biodiversity. From the mountains of the Pyrenees to the wetlands of Doñana, the country supports numerous unique species. Among them is the rare Iberian lynx, once considered the most endangered feline in the world. Thanks to decades of conservation work, the Iberian lynx population has slowly begun to recover, a powerful example of what can happen when governments, scientists, and communities work together. Protecting Spain's natural heritage is not just about preserving animals, it is about safeguarding ecosystems that support human life as well. As the future monarch of Spain, Princess Leonor may one day play a role in promoting national conservation efforts and highlighting Spain's commitment to protecting wildlife. A new generation of royal leadership. Across Europe, younger members of royal families are increasingly focusing on social and environmental issues. Their approach reflects a modern understanding of monarchy, one that emphasizes advocacy, awareness, and service rather than traditional power. Princess Leonor represents this evolving vision of royal leadership. Her education, including her time at the UWC Atlantic College in Wales, has exposed her to global perspectives and humanitarian causes. Institutions like Atlantic College emphasize sustainability, community service, and international cooperation, values that align closely with environmental and animal welfare advocacy. These experiences may influence how Leonor chooses to use her platform in the future. Why animal advocacy matters. Animal welfare is often seen as a niche issue, but its impact is far broader than many realize. Healthy ecosystems support agriculture, clean water, and climate stability. Protecting animals ultimately protects human societies as well. For example, bees and other pollinators are essential for food production. Marine animals help maintain balanced ocean ecosystems. Predators like wolves and lynxes regulate wildlife populations. When species disappear, the consequences ripple through entire ecosystems. Advocacy from influential figures can help bring these complex issues into public conversation, encouraging people to think about the long-term health of the planet. Inspiring the next generation. Perhaps the most powerful impact Princess Leonor could have is inspiring young people. When youth see someone their own age advocating for compassion toward animals, they are more likely to feel empowered to take action themselves. Small actions, such as supporting animal shelters, reducing waste, protecting natural habitats, or choosing sustainable products, can collectively make a significant difference. Young leaders have the ability to transform awareness into movement. If Princess Leonor continues to champion animal welfare and conservation, she could help shape a generation that views environmental stewardship not as an obligation, but as a shared mission. A compassionate vision for the future. The story of Princess Leonor is still unfolding. As she continues her education and prepares for the responsibilities that come with her future role, many are watching to see what causes she will choose to champion. But one thing already seems clear: compassion will likely remain at the heart of her journey. Animal welfare, responsible ownership, and wildlife conservation are not simply charitable interests, they are reflections of a deeper belief that leadership must serve both humanity and the natural world. The legacy she could build. History often remembers monarchs for their political achievements or constitutional roles. But sometimes, the most enduring legacy is the ability to inspire positive change. If Princess Leonor embraces animal welfare as part of her public mission, she could help transform awareness into action, encouraging people around the world to treat animals with dignity and protect the fragile ecosystems that sustain life. In doing so, She would not only honor the values instilled in her by her family but also redefine what compassionate leadership looks like in the 21st century. Final reflection. The future Queen of Spain is still young, but the ideals she represents, empathy, responsibility, and environmental awareness, resonate strongly in today's world. By raising awareness about responsible pet ownership, protecting wildlife, and safeguarding endangered species, Princess Leonor has the potential to use her voice for a cause that transcends borders and politics. Because in the end, the true measure of humanity may not lie in how we treat each other alone, but also in how we treat the animals and the natural world that share this planet with us. And if compassion truly defines leadership, then Princess Leonor's quiet commitment to animals may one day become one of the most meaningful chapters of her royal legacy.